good fresh pair of sneakers because we're going to be running a lot tonight. We knew that walking in, and we just did a good job of getting the job done, especially in the second half.
Karl, Chris Finch was just talking about you and your growth even within this season, within this first handful of games. What have you been doing differently or better for yourself in the last couple?
Making shots. Just making threes, just trying to keep up with the defensive standard I set early. Help this team win in any possible way. I don't know, just using my experience, been in the NBA 9 years, just using that experience to my advantage.
There's so many little things that go into these wins, the rebounding, the taking care of the basketball. And when you guys do those things, you're a really, really good team. What does it take to do those things with more consistency?
I think it's more just a will. I think we got the talent and we got the size and we got the intangibles to do it. It's more about a will. I said it before in Minnesota. We're doing a great job with our approach to the game. The business approach we have and kind of the mindset we have has been really good. It's helped us garner these kind of wins against some really good opponents. Just got to keep the message and keep the standards the same for 82 games plus.
Karl, do you get a sense that as the wins keep coming, does that get you guys even, I guess, a little hungrier? Do you want just more of that feeling, just trying to stack them?
I would hope everyone in here is greedy as hell. You should be greedy over getting wins. So the standards we set for ourselves in the offseason, I'm really happy to see those carry over. But it's about consistency. It's about doing it every single game, regardless of how you feel and regardless of the flight or whatever the obstacles that were in the way.
How big was it the fact that, Steph's going to get his points, but you guys were able to keep the other Warriors, off the scoreboard?
I think we did a good job of just making it difficult on them, making their shots difficult. They're obviously have one of the best teams of all time, in my opinion. So with the guys they have, the experience they have, the pedigree they have, championships. So you just got to make it difficult on them, and we got to do a good job of just staying disciplined regardless of how much the crowd gets into the game or how many bomb threes Steph Curry hits. We just got to weather the storm and continue to play a game of basketball the way we know how we can.
Karl, you guys, last couple games, rebounding hasn't been there early, but you've been able to adjust and make corrections as the game has gone on. That hasn't always been the case in recent years where, something's going wrong early in the game and maybe affects you the rest of the night. Is there kind of something different about your mentality that you're able to fix these issues within the flow of the game and improve in the game?
I think it starts before the game. Like I said, our business approach, our mindset has been, I feel like everyone there is about winning the game and just staying to our standards on defense and offensively, just trying to make the right play, move the ball. So I think it starts there and throughout the game, regardless of what happens, sticking to our standards and our approach to the game about winning and playing at an intensity. Doesn't matter how we switch the game up as long as we have our principles and our foundation solid. I think we could do anything on the court.
What does Mike do for you guys with the game offense? It seemed like once he kind of came back in the game, the offense got going.
He's had that incredible stat that I talked about. His control of the basketball, not turning it over. That's a big thing, especially at the end of the game, especially when you're playing somewhere like here. When you got Mike with the ball, especially in the fourth quarter, you feel pretty good about us getting to at least where we want to in the play or in the offense or to the shot we want. And we know that with the ball in his hands, we feel very comfortable that we'll get a shot up.